Odyssey. Welcome back to my channel. Ayan, okay na. Hindi ko kayo masyadong makita, girl, kasi wala akong contacts today kasi sa bahay lang naman ako. And nandito tayo sa kwarto today kasi sobrang liwanag sa woonsimmer. So, ayun. Hi! Hi guys, this is Odyssey. Kumusta naman po kayo? Today would be a sit-down kind of vlog. First of all, thank you for watching my previous videos about exploring Hamburg. You can also check my other videos as well in my Filipino nurse playlist. If you're new here, my name is Odyssey. I do create contents about my work experience as a Filipino nurse here in Germany. Also, I do post some travel vlogs and life learnings. And of course, for my returning subscribers, hello! Taas ang energy mo, girl! The topic I wanted to discuss today is about adjustment in hospital. Ito na yung inaabangan nyo, girl. For those of you who are new in my channel, just a little background. I previously worked in senior homes for 2 years here in Germany, and I moved last April in the hospital. So, magkukwentuhan ulit po tayo. Kumusta yung adjustment for someone na wala ng hospital experience. And I feel like mahaba yung kwentuhan natin today, girl. So, please grab something to drink. I have my water. So, let's go. First question, why I moved to hospital. Ay, thank you kay mama. Binigay niya ako nito, girl. Ito yung bagong duster ko. Ang ganda! Why I moved to hospital. I wanted to expand. I wanted to grow. I wanted to see my potential being nurse. Am I scared? Girl, sobra. But I always tell myself that I won't let that fear hold me back down. So, kahit kabado, girl, ipupush ko yan. What department in hospital? Whenever you ask me through comments, ganyan, saan ako nag-work na hospital, I'm really sorry that I cannot share it. You know na data privacy is a really big thing here in Germany, so I don't want to risk anything that may compromise my work, especially I talk to you in this platform. Same reason why I cannot do a day in a life to show you the work setting. So, ayun. To describe my Einrichtung, it's a small hospital, more like specialty clinic. So, hindi siya yung mga uniclinic or mga teaching hospitals. We handle ortho, skin, vein, and also liposuction. Like, for example, operation for shoulders, hips, knee, feet surgery, feet. Bakit hindi ko ma-pronounce yung feet? Operations, for example, like sa shoulders, sa hips, sa knee, sa paa. O, diba? Also, spine surgeries like the compression, fusion, derma patients as well. For example, my removal of malignant tumors. Also, vein for varicose surgery and liposuction. So there, I hope that gives you an insight. So let's talk about my experience on adjustments and challenges I faced working as a Filipino nurse here in Germany. Uber gabi or endorsement. Oh my gosh. Girl, my first 2 weeks, no? When we sit down for endorsement, girl, naka-course yung lahat. Yung, halimbawa, lahat type ng OP na ginawa sa patient, yung ibang medikasyon, yung ibang krankheit. Kung nasa klase tayo, ako yung, ano daw yun, girl? Ganon. Hindi ko maintindihan. I've been very honest though sa mga colleagues ko sa team. I told them na wala ako ng hospital experience and my previous work was in senior home. So considering these things, pag nakapause or done na sa off-gabi, no, I would sit down and read yung ordiner namin kasi kailangan ko malaman lahat. ano yung mga standard protocol, ano yung type ng operations na hinahandle ng clinic, ano yung klase ng anesthesia or medikasyon na binibigay, drainage na ginagamit, type ng furban na ginagamit, paano ba yung wound for sorghum, pagtanggal ng drainage, etc. I would write it down in my own notebook. Minsan, mag-overset pa ako para lang maintindihan ko. Kasi girl, lahat bago sa akin. Especially nung umpisa, sunod ako ng sunod sa mga colleagues ko or may kiusap ako sa doktor kung pwede akong sumama during visite sa mga physiotherapy din ganyan. Tapos may kinig lang ako. Para kumbaga, may idea ako kung paano nila ina-explain yung mga bagay-bagay sa patients. Paano nila ina-explain yung furlough ng operation, yung kailangan namin i-bioback tong pre- and post-OP, paano nila i-durfurin yung first mobilisasyon, depende sa operation na ginawa, etc. This would help you kasi to get the bigger picture kung ano yung ablaw o routine as a nurse during the whole off and out ni patient from pre to post-OP. So, yun girl, sobrang kailangan kong mag-adjust kasi nga, bago lahat sa akin. Kailangan ko basahin ulit yung mga crank height, yung mga, especially mga nebenfer kong ng mga gamot na tinitake nila or yung mga binibigay namin by Bedarf. So, adjustments. Number 1 is yung ablaw o routine. Siyempre, iba na siya sa senior homes. Especially nung first 2 months, andun yung hirap ako i-explain yung mga bagay-bagay just because hindi ko kabisado yung ablaw or yung routine namin. Kung nung first week, given yung, wait, confirm ko lang muna every time may mag-a-ask na patient sa akin. After some time, syempre dapat alam na natin yung furlough. And this is important to build patient's trust. Kasi sa amin, on every interaction with patient, kailangan namin mag-durfurin ng gespräch. So it's important na bago kami pumasok sa room, kilala mo yung patient, like ano yung OP na gagawin, ano yung previous crank height niya, may certain allergies o besonderheiten ba, may mga medikamente ba siya na tinitake na kailangan namin i-off-passen, ano yung lifestyle niya, smoker, chronic pain patient, alcoholicer, selbstständig pa ba to, or kailangan unterstützung, etc. Concentration and time management. Kasi talagang madali ka mawala sa routine, especially pag nagmo-multitask. I would share on some tips as we go along. These are all coming from my colleagues din sa work kasi talaga isa-isa sila. Tinatanong ko paano yung strategy nila, ano yung tips na maibibigay nila sa akin. I also ask feedback. It's important na we're open in communicating sa ang area pa natin need ng help. Kasi we cannot do it alone. Kailangan natin ng tulong, girl. Another big adjustment for me would be decision-making as a nurse. Now, dati kasi, when you work sa senior homes, di ba, you just report ko ano yung mga changes na nangyayari sa patients, nangyayari sa bevoner, I mean. Yung decision pa din would be sa doctor, tapos ikaw na lang yung magva-viter ng mas namin. Dito sa hospital, parang may mga times na ikaw mismo yung magdedesisyon. I'm very much lucky though na when I prayed I wanted to work sa hospital, I was given a team na mga veterano na girl. Sila yung tipong more than 15, 20 years na yung work experience sa hospital. Ako ulit yung sisiyo. So, sobrang na-appreciate ko, lalo na nung umpisa, nung pinapasolo nila ako. Kumbaga, sustained na ako. Sa site ko, they always ask, Odyssey, ano, has du alles im Griff? Brauchst du Hilfe? Alles klar bei dir? Yun. Para lang kumalma si atin yung girl. Wait, wala pala tayo ng mic. So, I am honest in communicating my needs. One time, my boss asked me during my first 3 months kung nagagamay ko na daw ba yung routine, ano yung help na kailangan ko. Gets ko yung ablaw namin. Gets ko na yung ablaw namin, but I told her na I'm still having challenges when it comes to decision making, lalo na pagdating sa gamot. So, for example, I get it no when you check halimbawa yung vital verde ng patients and he has nitrogen blutrok. So, syempre, sa fort, kailangan mo i-off-passen, nagtitake ba to ng blutrok medikamente, iabsagan ko muna. And Of course, there are lots of Bluetooth medikamente. Hindi lang naman siya yung pang hypertonia. Some has something to do with heart function. So, kumbaga, dapat alam mo specifically yung indikasyon ng medikamente na tinitake ng patient mo. Another example, halimbawa, kakaopera lang. Tapos nag-clog din ng Schmerzen, mababa ang iyong blood druck. Tapos meron pa siya ng PSA pumpe, Schmerzpumpe. Ano pa ba yung pwede mong zusätzlich na analgesic na pwede mong ibigay? Yung mga ganong scenarios, hirap ako nung umpisa. But I am that person then who always ask and observe ng mga colleagues ko, especially halimbawa during Uberkabe, you would get paano nila handle yung certain situations. Ano yung mga binibigay nila, ano yung kailangan nila aufpassen. And I really ask help, especially pag hindi ako sure. I'm very much open to constructive criticism and feedback. Para naman yun sa akin, diba? And para sa ikabubuti ko as a nurse. During break time din, no, I would sit down or read, list down na mga bedarf medikasyon na binibigay namin. Those things also take time. Sa dami ba naman ng gamot sa market? So, ayun. That's one of the things na gusto ko during NACDINS kasi ako yung nagsistele ng gamot. So, I really take time habang nagsistelen ako, especially yung mga medikamente na hindi ko pa kabisado. So, i-click ko yan, ano yung indikasyon, para saan ba to, etc. Ano yung itsura ng gamot. And it would help me pag meron na ako ng tagisdins, wherein during frudins naman, ikaw yung nagkokontrole ng gamot na prepare ng NACDINS. Ikaw yung magbibigay sa patient at i-explain mo ano yung mga medikamente na nandun sa dispenser. I'm still learning, natututo tayo everyday. Challenges. Patience, language, ganun. Working in senior homes, no, mostly yung patients mo or yung bewoner mo would be 50% to 70% dement. Siyempre, when you work sa hospital, lahat sila, most of them naman, klaro yung cough, orient pa, o kaya parang anfang pa lang ng demence. So, sometimes, I still get, lalo na naman nung umpisa, no, I still get intimidated sa mga patients na hinahandle ko kasi yung iba, lawyer, doktor, author ng libro. I told my boss one time na I feel intimidated pag yung patient ko, doktor. Kako, sabi ko, alam naman kasi niyan kung ano yung mga ini-explain ko parang redundant kumbaga. Halimbawa, yung isang patient ko, orthopedic doctor din. Tapos ako yung mag-explain ng furlough ng operation niya. Syempre, kinakabahan ako. So, I told my boss one time na I feel intimidated pag yung patient ko, doktor, kasi kako, wala ako ng erfarong. Sabi niya, Macnix. Especially if people are in pain, sa totoo, we cannot think straight. So, nawawala yung logic kumbaga. So, it's important na there's another person to guide them, to help them, especially sa mga first few hours ng operation, lalo na pag naka-full narcose ang mga to. So, ayun, medyo nabiruhig ako sa sinabi ng boss ko. So, we check yung alkemine sustand, vital verde, mobilisasyon, nebenwirkung na narkose, weitere Beschwerde. I like to think na kahit hindi natin Muttersprache ang Deutsch, kindness speaks no language. The patients do feel that. Just a simple smile, halimbawa, or konting hawak sa kamay, pag inabholan mo siya sa recovery room, gandahan mo yung ngiti mo, girl. Charot. Kasi pag nakita ka ng patient, it was a sign for him na, yes, na-understande ko yung operasyon ko. And he's one step closer to home. So that's also what I learned in my team, no? Nung umpisa, syempre sunod-sunod lang ako, nakikinig lang ako, ganyan. Halimbawa, i-abholin namin yung patient sa recovery room. The usual conversations of my colleagues would be, na, geht es Ihnen gut? Oh, Gott sei Dank, Sie haben geschafft. Those are just simple words, no? May nag-cheer sa'yo kumbaga na, yes, na-survive ko yung operation. Kakatawa. But of course, there are also patients na, mapapahay ka na lang talaga. Not because they are difficult patient, yes, somehow, but dito lumalabas yung language barrier, especially during confrontation or kailangan ko kumbaga ng mas mahabang explanation. I'm having hard time in those scenarios again. Just for example, 2 weeks ago, patient ko, chronic pain patient, tapos hinihingan ako ng morphine. I know na I cannot give it, no? And it has to be ordered by the doctor. But I still feel uncomfortable sa mga ganitong type of conversations. Pag I tried explaining it na once or twice, pero hindi pa din kaya ng power, I ask help na sa mga colleagues ko. That same example, no? So, ayun, sabi ko dun kay mate rin ko, gagawin ko lahat ng patient, basta ikaw dyan sa patient na yan. What I learned from it is that my colleague was very empathetic to explain what we can do and what we cannot do as a nurse. Sabi niya sa akin, basta maging firm ka lang. Pag no, no. Siyempre, take note ulit si bakla kasi baka magamit ko ulit in the future. Yun yung mga difficult conversations. Though, on the other side of things, I also feel na since most patients have a short stay sa hospital, lalo na yung mga knee operation, girl, ubernak lang yon. Tipong kinaumagahan, na yan, entlasong, mga ganun. I feel like I have lots of chances para ma-improve yung sarili ko. It can be, for example, dito sa isang patient, hindi mo na-complete yung task mo, kumbaga na isahan. So, balik-balik ka kasi ang dami mong nakakalimutan. On the next patient, parang mas magagamay mo na siya. Or a patient, halimbawa, nagtanong sa'yo ng question na hindi mo alam yung sagot. So, syempre, mag-ask ka muna ng help sa colleague mo or magbabasa ka muna. For sure, on the next patient na would ask that same thing, girl, masasagot mo na siya. So, I like that. One of the things na sinabi din sa akin ng rin ko, no? Triage. Ilista mo lahat ng mga aufgabe na gagawin mo during your shift para kumbaga makita mo yung prioritization. Anong oras mo to kailangan gawin, anong oras mo kailangan matapos to, etc. Para kumbaga clear and concentrated ka at hindi ka chaotic. Hindi ka dursch-einander din. So yeah, those are the things that I wanted to talk to you today. Ano yung mga adjustment and challenges ko working in a hospital now? It was hard, certainly. Ang dami ko pang kailangan ma-experience, matutunan, ma-improve, pero I am learning every day. I also like talking to patients or different people on their different walks of life kasi ang dami kong natutunan, not just work, but also life learnings. So, kaya ang dami ko ding na-share sa inyo, girl. So, that's all I wanted to share today. I hope this gave you an insight on my current work. What are some challenges and adjustments that you have to face as well working in a hospital. So, if by any chance in the future gusto mo din mag-work sa hospital, I hope this gives you an inspiration and don't be afraid to try. Kahit wala ka ng hospital experience like me. So this has been Odyssey. I'll see you again next week.